Where I personally would like to see the festival in the next 5 years is again just that amazing involvement of what just naturally happens and progresses with music. I know for myself, I'm continually changing as an artist, and then watching fellow artists and the up and coming stars as well. It's just so exciting. So for me, I just want to see it on the most highest platforms, getting the recognition that it deserves as well, and just celebrating everyone's involvement in Australian country music, because we all have a place, and everyone that's waiting in the wings to come up, you've certainly got that place too, and just seeing how the family grows.
In 5 years' time, I'd love to see the Country Music Festival in Tamworth just absolutely thriving. Main Street full of people, buskers, and everyone just having a great time.
In 5 years' time, I'd really love to see, for the Tamworth Country Music Festival, I'd love to see it grow even more so, which I know it will. I'd love to see more international artists taking it a little more seriously, knowing that it's the biggest country music festival or music festival in the Southern Hemisphere, and embrace that. You know, I'd love to see Keith Urban here, and I'd love to see him at my show singing a duet with me.
5 years from now, I would really hope that we see a festival that's just as strong as it has been, even stronger, with more and more people coming from around Australia, not just us regulars every year. I'd love for it to be bringing in new people, new blood, people who are interested in the festival, in the country music side of the music industry in Australia. There's a lot of fringe dwellers and great artists that haven't made the trek here yet, so it's happening. And so in 5 years' time, I'd really like to see that we're fostering a lot of new talent coming through the festival, just to keep it growing and keep it strong, and have a whole new wave of artists coming up that are going to be the next generation of stars for the younger artists to look up to again, and keep the cycle happening.
I would like to see the festival in 5 years' time, at maximum capacity. I think that music has really struggled in the last 12 months, but I think one of the best things about country music is it's about real people, and I really don't think there's any stronger, tight-knit community of musicians in Australia other than country music. So I'm just really excited to watch everyone flourish and take the not so great years and turn them into something really beautiful, because isn't that what country music's all about?
Bigger and better than ever. I think it continues to grow. It's an amazing festival, but with all these venues and different venues opening up, I think it's just going to continue to be this great tourist attraction, and for fans and for visitors. And I'd love to see people from all over Australia continue coming to Tamworth and enjoying the music and the fun and the great atmosphere, really.
I'd like to see Tamworth Country Music Festival something that is a global destination, even more so than it is today, because it's something that should be celebrated all around the world.
I would like to see the festival keep growing into bigger and better things, because it's been hard with COVID and everything that's happening, and I would just like to see it getting back to where it was when I first started coming, because that was very exciting.
I'd love to see the festival in 5 years' time, enjoying all different kinds of genres of music, all the different facets of country music, so the alt, the bluegrass, the pop country, everyone coming together and just having a big old party.
Where would I like to see the festival in 5 years? I think it just keeps growing, so I would only expect that the festival's just going to keep getting bigger and better every year, and I think it's fantastic that it also is now embracing so many different genres of country. You know, there's so many different styles, and there's something for everybody, and it's great to see this younger generation of country music fans coming from all around the country to be here. So I'd love to see that keep building, and it's an exciting time.
In 5 years' time, I would like to see the festival just puffed out at the sides a bit bigger.
In 5 years' time, I'd love to see the Tamworth Country Music Festival bigger and better than it's ever been before, which it does do every year. So I think we're on the right track to getting there. I think there's a big, bright future for country music, and I can't wait to be there to experience it all as well.
Where would I like to see the festival in 5 years is a really, really good question. I think I'd love to see the festival grow and expand. It's great to see it become more and more professional, but I think it'd be great to have, in 5 years' time, several different events spread right around the Tamworth region. So it not only encompasses the Tamworth city, but maybe there's a Ute muster as well to attract that crowd, and maybe there's something else that's happening out of town at, you know, another little regional town. So it'd be great if the festival could expand to include all of those little regional towns and areas around Tamworth, as well as Tamworth itself.
Where I'd like to see the festival in 5 years is exactly the way it is, but with more fans and more artists. It's a truly unique festival. I think we just blow it out even bigger.
In 5 years, we'd like to see the festival grow even bigger. We think it's big now, but I think more and more people are listening to country music and hearing about the festival and wanting to come out to the festival. So hopefully it's just bigger and better. More music, more artists, more venues, and yeah, let's grow this baby.
Where I'd like to see the festival in 5 years is just not necessarily bigger, but always aimed at being better and to provide the best experience that we possibly can for the many, many new fans that we seem to be attracting every year. It's one thing to have the rusted on country music fans who know exactly what they're going to get out of 2,500 scheduled events and over 700 artists, but it's those new audiences we're introducing to country music, and I'd like to just see more of those people appreciating how wonderful the several genres of country music can be.